Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, January 6, 2026. In the headlines, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell warns that U.S. actions in Venezuela fuel regional instability. Grenada prepares for the UK's digital border shift. Sporting elites and unsung heroes saluted at Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Awards. Also in the news, regionally, Venezuelans face uncertain future after deadly Maduro raid. Internationally, Berlin power plant attack plunges city into darkness. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada defeats St. Lucia in match 3 of Windward's Women's T20 Championship.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments. Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue. Available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
I'm Kenroy Baptiste with Network News. Thanks for joining us. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell has cautioned that recent U.S. actions in Venezuela are deepening divisions and risking greater instability across the region, urging renewed commitment to diplomacy and respect for sovereignty. Christina John has this report.
Prime Minister of Grenada, Honorable Deacon Mitchell, has voiced concern over the mounting instability in the region following recent developments in Venezuela linked to U.S. intervention. Speaking on Grenada Broadcasting Network's Beyond the Headline program on Monday night, PM Mitchell said the weekend's events have not advanced the interest of any of the parties involved, but have instead heightened tensions and widened divisions.
I think the weekend's events from where we sit in Grenada have not advanced the causes of any of the parties and has not narrowed the differences of any of the parties, and if ever, is pushing the region into more instability, the likelihood of greater erosion of trust, both domestically, internally, and externally. And so we again reiterate our position that diplomacy, dialogue, negotiation, and compromise are the only means for achieving any sustainable long-term resolution to the differences.
The Grenadian leader, responding to questions about Washington's intention to exert control over Venezuela following the removal of President Maduro, declined to comment directly, opting instead to underscore the principle that no country has the right to govern another unless it is a colony or possesses the territory.
Wish to again urge all parties to respect international norms, the rules of international engagement, the respect for the territorial integrity and sovereignty of our countries in the Western Hemisphere and the Americas, and that is the only way in which we will make progress on the issues whenever differences may arise between groups within countries or amongst countries.
Right. Mitchell further revealed that Grenada is reviewing a memorandum of understanding proposed by the United States regarding the processing of third country nationals, clarifying that no agreement has yet been reached and that Grenada has not committed to the agreement.
Well, I need to clarify, I haven't heard what you've heard. Okay. So I haven't heard either of the Prime Minister, so I'm not in a position to say that they've said that, so I want to clarify that. What I can say to you is that for some time now, the U.S. government has approached Caribbean countries, including Grenada, to enter into a memorandum of understanding pertaining to third country nationals as to whether the countries will be prepared to, if asked by the U.S., and if the country agrees to, on individual cases, to agree to hosting. We've been in discussions with the United States on this, and the discussions ongoing. Texts of the MOU have been shared, and the various technical people, Office of the Attorney General's, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, have been in discussions with the U.S. Embassy, as well as our embassy in Washington on the matter.
Throughout the broadcast, Mitchell warned that the current trajectory threatens to erode trust at domestic, regional, and international levels. He stressed that adherence to the principles of sovereignty and international law remains essential for regional stability and constructive engagement among nations. Christina John, GBN News.
Coming into us, the United States has issued an updated travel advisory for Grenada, raising the alert to level 2 and urging Americans to exercise increased caution due to crime risks. According to the advisory released on January 5, 2026, U.S. citizens have been victims of violent crimes on the island, including armed robbery, assault, burglary, and rape, with some incidents resulting in fatalities. The advisory notes that response times from Grenadian police may not meet the expectations of American travelers. Travelers are advised to stay alert, especially at night, keep a low profile, and avoid resisting robbery attempts. Additional precautions include not opening doors to strangers in hotels or residences and using heightened caution when approached by unfamiliar individuals or boats. The advisory advises university students to contact campus security first in emergencies. The U.S. government also recommends enrolling in the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program and obtaining comprehensive travel insurance before visiting Grenada. Well, former St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has warned that Grenada is on the front line of potential chaos if diplomatic efforts between the U.S. and Venezuela fail. Dr. Gonsalves described the current U.S.-Venezuela standoff as a defining moment for the Caribbean, cautioning that any American attempt to impose a new government in Caracas could require military force and spark widespread violence. He specifically identified Grenada, along with Trinidad and St. Vincent, as highly vulnerable to a wave of refugees or criminal elements who might exploit the ensuing instability. This, he warned, could quickly overwhelm Grenada, leading to social and economic turmoil. Dr. Gonsalves condemned the United States Monroe Doctrine, which, according to him, disregards international law, and urged Caribbean nations, especially Grenada, to act as diplomatic mediators and push for continued UN engagement to prevent the region from descending into chaos. Other news, a labor market expert is linking falling fertility and mass migration in the region, including in Grenada, to the United States' request to accept third country nationals, refugees or asylum seekers. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell on Monday addressed the potential acceptance of refugees from the United States, a proposal that could reshape Grenada's landscape. Gerard Joseph has this report.
We've been in discussions with the United States on this, and the discussions ongoing. Texts of the MOU have been shared, and the various technical people, Office of the Attorney General's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, have been in discussions with the U.S. Embassy, as well as our embassy in Washington on the matter.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell's comments come at a crucial time as Grenada, like many Caribbean nations, faces a significant demographic shift. Just over 2 months ago, Dr. Justin Pierre, a renowned labor market consultant, published an article regarding the looming population crisis in Grenada and elsewhere in the Caribbean. With the fertility rate dropping below replacement levels, islands are confronted with the prospect of an aging population and a shrinking workforce. This, according to Dr. Pierre, makes the potential acceptance of refugees only more relevant.
For example, in Grenada, we see the fertility rate in Grenada is 1.9, which is below their replacement. So it will be very difficult for over the next 20 years for Grenada to maintain its current population. So if you have to, in order for you to, so what Grenada needs is an injection of migrants to come in to help the population. And based on data, Grenada needs at least 20,000 people.
Public sentiment is mixed, with some residents expressing concern about how resources will be allocated and the integration of newcomers into our communities. Dr. Pierre also provided insight to address these concerns.
There is a case study in Rwanda. So Rwanda has a perfect case study how accepting the migrants from the US will help our economy. So most people say that we do not have the lands or space, or yes, okay, but it will come. The most important is that the migrants have skills, have certain technical skills that they will bring to the country, and also the U.S. will provide additional financial support to the country that receives the migrants. As I said before, we need the migrants more than the migrants need us.
As the government weighs this proposal, it's crucial for our community to engage in dialogue. How can Grenada balance its economic needs with the welfare of its citizens? This decision could mark a pivotal moment in our island's history.
And we also want to inform the public that to read some of the NIS actuarial report, it's on the NIS website. I mean, it is a ticking time bomb. In 10, 20 years from now, the majority of 30% of the population will be seniors who will pay the pension.
As Grenada stands at this crossroads, citizens' voices are vital in shaping our future. Grenadians are encouraged to stay informed and engage with the local leaders on this important issue. I am Gerard Joseph reporting.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is defending Grenada's citizenship by investment program as regional neighbors contend with U.S.-imposed restrictions. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell defended Grenada's citizenship by investment program on Monday's episode of Beyond the Headlines. Host Colin Dow referenced United States visa restrictions imposed on Dominica and Antigua and Barbuda on the basis of their CBI programs. The two nations, with Grenada, are parties to the Eastern Caribbean Citizenship by Investment Regulatory Authority. While the Prime Minister declined to comment directly on U.S. policies, he described improvements made in the oversight of Grenada's CBI program, such as the 6 principles, agreed upon at the 3rd U.S. Caribbean Roundtable on CBI in August 2024.
In a sense, you have a 2 or 3 tiered structure in Grenada. Checks and balances. You have the CBI unit that does its own checks. You have the international DD providers that do their own checks. You have the financial intelligence unit, right? You have the regional authority that does its own check that all of us send the stuff. Then you have the banks. that do their own checks.
Grenada's government expects to develop and approve new CBI legislation this year. Asked whether Grenada would institute a residency requirement to further strengthen the program, the Prime Minister maintained that while current regulations do include this requirement, such stipulations can undermine CBI programs, as many applicants are unable to travel freely due to the immigration policies of transit countries.
The reality is that in many instances, if you have a very draconian residency attachments to the investment migration process, well, there will be no investment migration, because how are they going to get the passport if they can't come to your country because they can't travel to it?
In a December report, the European Union cited inherent security risks of CBI programs as grounds to terminate visa-free access to the Schengen area. The EU urged Grenada and its neighbors to tighten their procedures, but ultimately seeks the discontinuation of the CBI programs altogether. The Prime Minister said that despite allegations of money laundering and terrorism financing, CBI programs are often the primary source of foreign direct investment for developing countries.
It's important for us to appreciate that and to defend things that work for the Caribbean. I keep saying nobody's going to come and save us, right? And okay, if we shut down the investment migration industry, where's the foreign direct investment coming from? Where's the money coming from to pay back these bond holders? Where's the money coming from to fuel the investment in the tourism sector? You have to find some imaginative and creative way to attract it. We are constantly under existential threat, whether it's from hurricane, whether it's from geopolitical tensions, whether it's from a philosophy of dominating black, brown, or small island or small countries, whether it's from economic policies and practices that are inherently racist or meant to suppress or keep back small developing countries. We need to understand that. So,
reporting for GBN News,
Deidre Seeley reporting there. This is Network News. We're live from the Grenadian capital. Still to come from us. Grenada prepares for the UK's digital border shift. Ministries urged to act on new travel rules.
You best. You can sparkle at $20,000, twinkle at $40,000, glitter at $60,000, shimmer at $80,000, or glow at $100,000. Use your Cherry Christmas loan for gifts, travel, family celebrations, or anything that makes your Christmas magical. Whatever your wish, there is a loan to light up your holidays. Apply today, and together we will make it a Cherry Christmas.
Go paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bills straight to your email inbox faster and more convenient with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com, where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under additional options and paperless billing, hit sign up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click Sign Me Up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. Switch to e-billing and put the power in your hands.
Hey there. Did you know? The GPPA now offers more ways to take control of your health. That's right, copper and hormonal IUDs plus hormonal implants, all available to you. Safe, effective, and empowering options, because your body, your choice. This message is brought to you by the Grenada Planned Parenthood Association through the Build Back Equal project, funded by Global Affairs Canada.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. Now, yeah. Lots of reasons to own your future now. Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank. Lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
The Frequente Industrial Park is opening its doors with prime square footage available right now. Whether you are scaling up your production line or establishing new regional headquarters, we have the footprint you need ready for immediate lease. Our newly refurbished state-of-the-art facilities set a new standard, offering premium spaces designed for modern manufacturing, ICT, and service enterprises that demand excellence. With 24-hour security, property management support, and a location just minutes from the airport and the capital, GIDC Facilities isn't just a landlord. We are your partner in logistics and success. Secure your space in Grenada's flagship industrial hub today. GIDC Facilities, the foundation for your future.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Oh, it happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep, including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
I think you don't measure up anymore. You never pick up on any of my signals. I think we should stop seeing each other. I went to courts and I realized size does matter.
Say goodbye to your old TV and hello to a new one from Courts, bringing Christmas home.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
the one for you.
We're back at Television Centre. A recent accident involving a tourist has reignited concerns about public safety along the Carenage, where unauthorized boats and their anchoring ropes continue to create hazardous conditions for pedestrians. Calls for decisive enforcement and clearer regulations are growing louder. Shania McIntosh reports.
The persistent presence of unauthorized vessels docked along the Carenage has once again come under scrutiny after a tourist was injured tripping over a mooring rope stretched across the sidewalk. The incident has highlighted long-standing safety risk faced by both locals and visitors navigating the bustling waterfront. Attorney at law Anselm Clouden has urged government officials and relevant authorities to act swiftly, warning that failure to properly regulate docking practices could lead to further accidents. Clouden emphasized that alternative designated marine spaces are available and should be utilized to prevent such dangers to the public.
I'm asking the government to find a way, make the necessary arrangements so as to avoid further calamity and injury. Space, we have marine space. You have Halifax Bay, which is an appropriate boating facility, and a sheltered harbor. You have the fish market. Outside the fish market, you build a more conducive anchorage, and you have Granol, where the fishing industry thrives, and it is from Granol we export our fish. It would be far more convenient to have them anchored outside of Granol than on the Carenage.
Speaking on Beyond the Headlines, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell stated that the Grenada Ports Authority was given the instruction to have the vessels removed.
I'm going to say this quite deliberately. The Port Authority should have moved the trawlers a long time ago, and instructions have been given for this to happen. My view has been sought on the matter. I have made it clear the boats should not be there and should be moved. And you see too often people blame politicians for things that has nothing to do with politicians. The Port Authority is responsible for the port and for safe passage and harbor. This administration has never given permission, has never suggested, acquiesced in these boats being there. So those who have the power to act should act.
Port Manager Ian Evans of the Grenada Port Authority confirmed that the authority issues annual public notices declaring the affected section of the Carenage a restricted area for boat docking.
From the Julian's building to what was the Delicious Landing by the financial complex Noassa area, that entire area of the Carenage is a restricted area, as we would normally publish each year.
Despite this, vessels continue to occupy the prohibited zone, leaving pedestrians exposed to avoidable risk. Evans was unable to specify what new preventative measures, if any, would be implemented moving forward. The latest incident has intensified calls for stronger enforcement of existing regulations and improved safety protocols to safeguard those who frequently use the Carenage while balancing the needs of the maritime community. Shania McIntosh, reporting for GBN News.
This to report in a move set to reshape travel protocols for Grenadians. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is urging national security officials to ready the nation for sweeping changes in UK border enforcement as Britain transitions to a digital immigration system. A recent memorandum from Grenada's Ministry of Foreign Affairs has alerted government divisions to the United Kingdom's new universal permission to travel system for non-visa nationals. The UK's Home Office update introduced introduces electronic travel authorizations, ETA, ESTA, for short-term visitors, which signals the phasing out of physical immigration documents in favor of e-visas and requires travelers to maintain accurate online immigration accounts. Strict enforcement of these rules will take effect from February 25, 2026, affecting airline boarding, immigration clearance, diplomats, dual nationals, and those holding outdated documents. We can tell you too, the ministry has called for urgent dissemination of this information across all relevant agencies to ensure public awareness and a smooth transition ahead of the impending deadline. In an evening marked by celebration and recognition, Grenada's top athletes and supporters were honored for their outstanding achievements and contributions at the Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Awards on Saturday at the Grenada Trade Center. Shania McIntosh tells us more.
Grenada top athletes were recognized on Saturday at the Classic Lighting Sports Award, which celebrated sporting excellence and dedication. The Sportsman of the Year award went to national sprinter Ethan Sam, following his bronze medal performance in the boys under 20 100 meter at the 2025 Carifta Games, where he set a personal best of 10.4 seconds. Sam is a 3-year member of Grenada's national team and a multiple-time Intercol champion. The Sportswoman of the Year award was presented to Annalisa Brown, an emerging athletics standout who earned multiple gold medals at the Windward Island Games and placed 4th in the 800 meter at the Carifta Games. In the junior categories, Leah Rose Charles of St. Joseph Convent, St. George, was named Sports Girl of the Year after a dominant season that included national titles, record-breaking performances, and international representation at the NACAC Under 13 and Under 15 Championship. The Sports Boy of the Year award went to Keyshawn Cobb of St. George's Anglican School, who excelled in both athletics and swimming, representing Grenada at the 2025 OECS Swimming Championships, where Team Grenada emerged champions. Meanwhile, preparations are underway for the second annual Classic Lighting Communal Invitational, scheduled for April 25th and 26th at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Shania McIntosh reporting for GBN News.
Congratulations to them all. Grenada's cruise scene sparkles today as MS Brilliance of the Seas made its grand debut at the St. George's Port. GBN ISOR is next.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISOR is brought to you by ClearVision.
Oh, I got my glasses from ClearVision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at ClearVision Eye Center.
ClearVision Eye Center.
ClearVision Eye Center.
For this evening's GBN ISOR, a look at Grenada greeting MS Brilliance of the Seas for the first time on the 6th of January. And this as the ship made its inaugural call with over 2,000 visitors on board. This milestone is part of a bustling week indeed for Grenada's ports, with 8 cruise ships visiting the Tri-Island state, among them Royal Clipper, Amira, and the soon arriving MSC Virtuosa and Norwegian Sky. Grenada also recently welcomed Azamara Onward and Celebrity Ascent for their inaugural calls. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. That's for GBN I Saw.
After the break, police urged to lead with integrity. Christina John will have to report.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
You've arrived in paradise. You felt the rhythm. Now let's make sure you say it right.
Hey, my name is Florian. I'm from the beautiful Aida Perla cruise ship. So today, like we Germans say, we are in Grenada. But I heard in English it's called Grenada.
Say it right. Grenada.
Say it right.
Grenada.
That's right. Grenada. There we go. Say it right. It's Grenada. It's not Grenada. It's Grenada. Say it right.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Victory, and cash for each, please.
Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet?
Yes, multi-X, all of them.
Smart! Best value bet. Backup and multi-X. You cannot go wrong.
Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily victory, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
With Network News, the Royal Grenada Police Force marked a day of achievement and reflection this week as 180 officers were promoted under the theme Elevated in Rank, Anchored in Service, a ceremony underscoring commitment to duty and the ongoing transformation of law enforcement in Grenada. Christina John reports.
The Royal Grenada Police Force, the RGPF, celebrated the elevation of 180 officers to higher ranks on Monday at the Grenada Trade Center. The promotion exercise, guided by the Police Promotion Regulations of 2021, was hailed for its transparency and adherence to established standards, according to Assistant Commissioner of Police Vanny Kerwin. Promotions were conferred across the organization's hierarchy. 1 officer ascended to the rank of Assistant Commissioner of Police, 14 to Superintendent, 18 to Assistant Superintendent, 32 to Inspector, 46 to Sergeant, and 69 to Corporal. Officials cited the officers' dedication, professionalism, and sustained service to Grenada as central to the selection process.
It's important to emphasize that we see the Royal Grenada Police Force as an institution of professional men and women. You're not politicians. I know sometimes it's easy to think otherwise, and there is no pre-qualification for becoming a politician, but you are a professional organization. And it's important to emphasize that at all times, service to the citizens in a professional manner is important.
Prime Minister and Minister for National Security, Dickon Mitchell, addressing the gathering, reminded all present that, regardless of title, it is the quality of service that defines true leadership and public trust.
Who are being promoted? It is important that you do not treat your promotion as an opportunity to be lazy, or as an opportunity to pull rank, or as an opportunity to simply think that your job is to give orders rather than to lead by example. And the leading by example is underscored in the team, or the second part of the team, anchored in service. Because when you are elevated, you are expected to serve more, to work harder, to be more available, and to lead by example, not by words, by example.
Commissioner of Police Randy Connaught urged the newly promoted officers to embrace their new ranks with pride and purpose, emphasizing ethical conduct and exemplary leadership. He warned against complacency, noting that vigilance and commitment remain non-negotiable elements of effective policing.
Fellow colleagues, my charge today to you is not ceremonial. It is not symbolic, but a clear and binding call to duty, and in alignment with the core principles of your new position. Today, you have been elevated in rank, and from this moment forward, you are anchored more deeply in service, discipline, and accountability. Let me state this plainly. Promotion does not place you above the force. It binds you firmly into it. It does not separate you from responsibility. It multiplies it. You are charged to lead with integrity. You are charged to exercise authority with restraint. You are charged to be accountable. You are charged to protect the vulnerable. You are charged to develop those beneath you.
The ceremony concluded with a renewed call for professionalism, integrity, and unwavering service as the RGPF continues its mandate to safeguard the nation. Christina John, GBN News.
We wish all the officers the very best. We'll be right back to report the sports news.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans. Grenada defeated St. Lucia by 9 wickets in match 3 of the Windward's Women's T20 Championship after a 35-run opening partnership between Ashleen Edward and Zeta James of St. Lucia. St. Lucia ended with 78 for 6 from 20 overs. The Spice Girls added another dominant win to their tally, settling the match with 79 for 1 in just 8 overs. Haffy Fletcher continued her brilliance with a quick-fire 28, while Teresa Thomas signed the match off with 24 not out. Monday's win follows Grenada's victory against Dominica over the weekend. Grenada women will face off against St. Vincent and the Grenadines on Wednesday. The International Cricket Council (ICC) is set to meet with the Bangladesh Cricket Board (BCB) this week to address Bangladesh's request to relocate their 2026 T20 World Cup group matches out of India. The BCB's appeal, based on government advice, cites concerns for the safety and security of Bangladeshi players and citizens in India amid recent diplomatic tensions. This follows the unexplained release of Bangladeshi pacer Mustafizur Rahman from the Kolkata Knight Riders, raising further questions about the relationship between the two countries. Despite these concerns, the Bangladeshi government has not issued official travel advisories or restrictions for its citizens visiting India. The ICC, which has not yet commented publicly, is expected to urge the BCB to stick to the original fixture schedule during a scheduled call. Only select BCB officials, led by the President and Chief Executive, are authorized to negotiate with the International Cricket Council. Sports news for now. In the aftermath of the U.S. operation that led to the capture of Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Venezuelans are left wrestling with a mix of hope and fear. The deadly raid claimed the lives of at least 32 Cuban security personnel and an unknown number of civilians. While calm prevails for now, uncertainty looms as the nation contemplates its next chapter.
Jonathan Mayorga reviews what's left of his children's home after the U.S. attack in Catia de Mar, in the coastal municipality of La Guaira. This 3-story building is near Venezuela's international airport, a naval base, and, according to a Venezuelan source, close to one of President Nicolás Maduro's security bunkers.
It's a miracle that they didn't kill my children here. Upstairs, 2 elderly women died in the attack. We aren't to blame for the conflicts of the world.
In another apartment, bullet holes can be seen everywhere, suggesting U.S. forces on the ground may have encountered resistance here during Saturday night's attacks and subsequent extraction of Nicolás Maduro. Even Venezuela's national liberation hero, Simón Bolívar, was riddled with bullets.
We started evacuating, running everywhere, trying to get as far out of the area as we could. When we came back, we saw all the damage. It's a miracle that we're alive.
Many Venezuelans are also reeling from the extraordinary images of their president in shackles being taken at dawn to a courthouse in New York.
I don't support him, to be honest, but he's a human being.
Most businesses remain closed except for grocery shops and pharmacies. People are stocking up on food as a priority because they don't know what will happen next or who is really in charge. Opposition leader Maria Corina Machado is ignoring Trump's statement that she doesn't have the support or respect of Venezuelans.
She's a very nice woman, but she doesn't have the respect.
Instead, she's just thanked Trump for his resolve, saying Venezuela's transition is imminent. Opposition spokesman Alexander Maita, who's exiled in Chile, explains that it's too soon for Machado or anyone else to return home.
We are pushing so that there will be an orderly and peaceful transition. That is our motto, our goal. But we can't deny that Delcy Rodriguez, Padrino Lopez, and Diosdado Cabello remain in power and continue being part of the problem.
He's referring to Maduro's power elite, including the army and intelligence services. They're still running the country, even as Trump insists that it's he who's really in charge. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Santiago.
Further afield, thousands in Berlin remain without electricity after a targeted attack on a city power plant. The Vulcan Group, a far-left organization, has claimed responsibility. While no injuries were reported, Berlin's mayor has condemned the incident as an act of terrorism, raising fresh concerns about the security of urban infrastructure.
For a large swathe of Berlin, Monday was another day without power. Tens of thousands of households had no electricity, with many among the elderly community particularly affected.
I have a wood-burning stove and the wood for it, so I could use that and fry an egg on it. But then I got a bit cold and lonely when it got dark, so I went to my daughter.
More than 1,500 businesses were also affected, including Kasim Owens. He and his brother run a fruit and vegetable store in Zehlendorf.
No customers are coming, and if any do, they don't buy anything. All our fresh fruits and vegetables won't last more than 3 days, and so will have to be thrown out.
While emergency accommodation has been arranged for those who can't heat their homes, others have had to buy generators to power portable heaters. A far-left organization calling itself the Vulcan Group has claimed responsibility for the outage. It says it targets power plants that supply companies that make large use of artificial intelligence. It's previously been accused of trying to sabotage the Tesla factory outside Berlin.
Of course, there are some people for whom this power outage has been an unexpected present. These children have been using their sledges instead of the pens they should have been using in schools like this one behind me. Dozens of schools and kindergartens have been closed by this incident, and they'll remain so until the power comes back on. Dominic Kane, Al Jazeera, Berlin. All right, a reminder of the headlines right after this. We just have time to remind you of the headlines. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell warns that U.S. actions in Venezuela fuel regional instability. Grenada prepares for the UK's digital border shift. Sporting elites and unsung heroes saluted at Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Awards. Also in the news, regionally, Venezuelans face uncertain future after deadly Maduro raid. Internationally, Berlin power plant attack plunges city into darkness. Plus, in the sports news, Grenada defeats St. Lucia in match 3 of Windward's Women's T20 Championship. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for the moment. Thank you. Good night.